No, she just said find like the angle or the quadrant.
Where do you use them?
No, to the sign and the value, right?
Yeah, the sign and the value. Like 1/2, 0 square root of 3/2.
I got that mixed up, and then can you give me like 2 seconds? I think I got the 1, 2. Yeah, I did. Woohoo! It's the opposite of what it is.
Candy quiz.
No, do you see this? I got the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, yep. We're putting on all this. That we're gonna finish.
Alright, 30 more seconds, finish up whatever explanations are given. Sure. 30 more seconds, finish up whatever explanations are given.
For what? The response? I don't think so, not this week. Oh my god, bro, we have that Spanish project due No. Bro.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
That's what I heard.
Alright, I'm going to do a different way each one. Okay, I'm going to do a different way each one. For for all of them, you got to think about the quadrants. So 4 pi over 3, what quadrant will give me?
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant. I have all 3 pieces in, one more, right? And then the third quadrant. So all students take, only tangent is positive, I should say. So sine is negative. Right now I know it's negative. We'll come back to the value in a second. We have to visualize the quadrants for all of them. 11 pi over 6, where are we at?
Fourth quadrant.
Fourth quadrant, because it's all, 6 pieces, 12 pieces, back one. 6 pieces, 12 pieces, back one. All students take calculus. Cosine is positive. 3 pi over 4, what quadrant?
The second.
Because it's been cut, the calzone, the half circle, has been cut into fourths. Take 3 of them. I'm right here. All students. Sine is positive, so who's not? Tangent's not. Check your signs first of all. Check your quadrants. How many of you guys at least figured out the right quadrants? How many of you guys attached that to the correct signs? Positives or negatives? Okay, a few hands went down, but most of us, okay, good. A few of us still need to work on that. Now, let me go ahead and think through different ways. One way, geometry. Triangles, one way. This is a big piece, that's going to be a 60-degree angle. If it's a 60-degree angle, I could think of this as a 1, root 3, 2 triangle. It's a little bit messy, a negative and a negative. And then, Jacob, I think this is your question, isn't technically in the unit circle until I divide everybody by 2. But I could think of it, 60-degree triangle, I could think of it as across from the 30, a 1, a 2, and a root 3 triangle. Sine is going to be opposite over hypotenuse. Your final answer should have been negative rad 3 over 2. For number 2, cosine. Another way of thinking about it, this is going to be a little piece. This is going to be a little piece, so if I think about my triangle, cosine is adjacent, right? Or the x value of my ordered pair. X value, well, I go over a lot, and I go down a little. Over a lot, which of those is the biggest of the values? 1/2 or 2 over 2 or root 3 over 2? So over a lot, that's the x is going to be root 3 over 2. Down, which is a negative, down a little, which is going to be negative 1/2. Cosine is which one, the x or the y?
Y.
X. Cosine is adjacent, it's always going to be the x. Cosine is the x of the coordinate pair. Some of you might have thought of the little and lot, some of you are just trying to memorize the ordered pairs to have them. But this would be a pi over 6. A pi over 6 is going to have over a lot, up or down a little. And we got to choose accordingly. 3 pi over 4. I'm going to do cheater chart. 3 pi over 4. I have my 0, my pi over 6, which is the 30, my pi over 4, which is the 45, my pi over 3, which is the 60, and my pi over 2, which is the 90. I have my sine, I have my cosine, I have my tangent. 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0. All over 2. Square root of 3 over 3, 1 square root of 3. And then we have our 0 and we have our undefined. You have to fill in the rest of it in the sense of having all of it filled out for your cheater chart. But 3 pi over 4 is going to be a pi over 4. I know it's going to be a 1. I already figured out the negative. But if you guys were doing the ordered pair way, wouldn't you have had to have thought about taking your negative root 2 over 2 and your positive root 2 over 2 and dividing them y over x? So you could have also done it root 2 over 2 over negative root 2 over 2, but maybe you guys realize they're the same thing. They reduce to be 1. Or I should put that on top, I suppose. They reduce to be 1 with a negative, so negative 1. Questions on one of the methods. Where did you get stuck? What methods are you choosing? Is anybody doing geometry like with triangles? 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, root 2? Okay. Are any of you guys trying to use the x's and y's in some way, shape, or form? Whether it's a lot, whether it's a little, or whether it's the x's and y's. Okay. How many of you guys are trying the cheater chart? Okay. My people that use the cheater chart, how many of you guys are like, I'm using it well? Maybe sometimes I make mistakes, but it's working out for the most part. Okay, people with x's and y's, it's working out for the most part. Some of us are still having to figure out which way is going to work for us. Now that we've done this, kiddos, let's do a little baby candy quiz. Back. Just a little baby one. This unit circle quiz is coming on. Ooh, I had the calendar up and I forgot to peek at it. Our goal today is to get through 4-3. But the unit circle is super important for basically all of chapter 4, 5, and 6. Not constantly, but from time to time. Let me pull up the calendar. All right, where are we going? We're trying to have a chapter 4A quest on Thursday. Just on sections 4.1 to 4.4, because section 4.5 and 4.6 and 4.7 kind of go a different direction. It's still trig, but I think it's better if we split it up. So let's do the unit circle quiz on Wednesday. We're going to be reviewing anyway. Let's do the unit circle quiz on Wednesday. So you guys still have today and tomorrow to try to figure it out. Or to come on in and let me help after school. Sadly, lunchtimes are kind of filled today and tomorrow, and then 7 periods. I think I'm subbing a lot of the week. People are gone, different teachers for different things. So after school is the best time to catch me. But you guys need to figure out the unit circle by Wednesday, okay? So coming back to our notes, we need to get to section 4.3, but first of all, you guys are still in your workspace. I'm going to add a number 4, I'm going to add a number 5. Close your notes. Don't look at the unit circle. Close your notes. I'm still going to leave up the 5 answer choices for any sign and any cosine. You're trying to get 2 things. I get points on these quizzes for 2 things. Do you get the sign right, the positive or the negative? Think the quadrants first. If you get the sign right, 50% chance, but hopefully you're thinking through. And then, can you get the value right, the number that goes with it, okay? So here we go. Let's try again. Number 4. Now you're back on your own again after talking with your group and grading it. Still in our workspace. Here's number 4 and number 5. Who has a quadrant and a sign for number 7? Just the sign, positive or negative, and a quadrant as to why. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Chris.
4, right?
Oh, sorry. I read the 7 pi over 4.
Yeah, it's positive, and, no, sorry, it's negative in the fourth quadrant, right?
Oh,
First hand I saw after Chris, Alan.
it's positive in the fourth quadrant.
Cosine is x. You keep on thinking y. You said negative in the fourth quadrant. You said positive and then you changed it.
Did I?
And you said, wait, negative in the
Oh,
fourth
man.
quadrant.
I wrote positive.
I don't think this drove it.
4 slices, 8 slices, take away 1. Cosine is going to be a positive because it's the x. All students take that. I know, I just really changed it.
I even wrote it down.
I don't think I know the answer.
For number 5, who has a sign in the quadrant? Josh.
Negative in the third quadrant?
No.
Close. The second hint I saw before all the rest of you guys started trying to get it, AJ.
Positive in the second quadrant.
Yes.
Yeah.
How is that?
Awesome.
Because sign is the y, all students. All students. All students take calculus. Cosine is positive. All students, sine is positive. Sine is positive. Okay.
I get it.
Okay, let me give another minute. Let me get another minute for you guys.
I got it.
If you don't yet, if you haven't yet chosen one of the 5. If you haven't chosen one of the 5, another 30 seconds. I'm not choosing any, and I haven't looked at the hands yet. Let's give everyone a couple more moments. What are you choosing? Which ones? Okay, all hands down, all hands down. Another 20 seconds. What's an answer for number 5? Okay.
I got positive 1/2.
Yes. Share with Leo, because his hands are going to be tied with yours.
Leo.
Thank you. No Whopper, he wants his own. Hands down, hands down. When I count to 3, when I count to